Good morning, namaste. I want to teach today some invigorating, blood-moving pranayama, some breath work from India. This is from, there's a couple different variations. I'm using the variations I do and I'm comfortable with. I will tell you the classical names as we go and kind of explain some of the important things like the kumbakas and some of the other techniques like the bandhas, the different holds we'll be doing. So without further ado, let's get started. The first one I like to teach is the alternate nostril breathing, and I like to do the Tibetan style. So in the Tibetan style, what you're going to do is you're going to inhale through the left, exhale through the right. You're going to do that 3 times. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Of the 3 humors, this clears wind, okay? And on the psychological, you want to release anger, hate, all those, aggressive thoughts, okay? Now we're gonna, because there's 3 channels, the right channel, the left channel, and the central channel. We're clearing those 3 channels. Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. Okay, the next one. Now we inhale through the right, exhale out the left. Do that 3 times. This clears out and harmonizes the bile of the body, of the 3 humors. You want to release attachment, desire, greed, things like that. Okay, the third and final one is for the central channel, running from both nostrils to the dantian, right below the belly button. It's a central channel that goes through the body and out the top of the head. In India, they call it the Brahma's aperture. In Chinese medicine, the Ba Hui. So think of a small little straw-like tube going through the body, and you're going to release toxins out there. Okay, so you inhale through both. Exhale with a slight bow, thinking of toxins coming out of the top of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is going to clear out the toxins of doubt and ignorance. The humor involved is phlegm. Okay? So this practice of Nadi Shodhana with the Tibetan style, we call it 9 breathings of purification, trying to harmonize the wind, bile, and phlegm, trying to release aversion and anger, desire, greed, doubt, and ignorance. Okay, the next one is called the bellows breathing, also known as Bhastrika pranayama, and it has a kumbaka. A kumbaka is a hold. There's 2 types. The external hold is when you exhale and then you hold. You don't inhale yet. And then an internal kumbaka is when you inhale and you hold it. Okay? Those are 2 types of kumbakas. The external kumbaka and the internal kumbaka. And in that one, we need to talk about some bandhas as well. Bandhas are holds. So there's the Mahabanda, we call the root lock. That's when you're squeezing your pelvic floor muscles and anus muscles. You're squeezing them like you have to hold it from going to the bathroom. Okay. Then there's Uddiyana Bandha, which is kind of like a stomach heart hold, where you're kind of squeezing in your gut. Okay. And then there's Jalandhara Bandha, is the neck lock or the throat lock, where you're kind of tucking in the throat. And then there's Mahabanda, when you do all three at once. This one's going to use Mahabanda, so you're going to squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, squeeze in that stomach, and then tuck in your chin. Okay? And in this one, you're going to do that external kumbaka. So you're going to exhale and hold those three as long as you're comfortable. 10 seconds should be fine. And then afterwards, you're going to inhale and kind of do that internal kumbaka for another 10 seconds, and then just exhale and relax. Now the technique of Bhastrika is breathing. It's going to be some strong breathing in the chest. Okay? It's going to be like this. Okay? So it's going to be strong on the inhale, and the exhale comes out naturally. Okay? And we don't do too many of them. We'll do like 11, 13, and 15. We're going to do 3 rounds. And I'll talk us through as we go. So let's try the first round. And if you want, you can do a little bit of this with the back, like you're riding a camel. Sometimes they call this camel. Okay? Or hands on knees or hands on your feet. So let's do a round, and I'll talk us through. Okay, let's do 11. Exhale, Mula Bandha, squeeze the root, stomach and throat. Hold it for a few seconds. Now inhale, relax those holds. And exhale. Okay, let's do another round. This time we'll do 13. External hold, exhale. Squeeze the root, throat, and stomach. All air's out of the body. And inhale. Do an internal kumbaka. You can relax the holds. And then exhale. Okay, last one. We'll do 15. Exhale, Mahabanda, hold all 3, root, lock, and stomach. Throat, stomach, and root. And inhale, hold. You can relax your locks. And release. So that's 3 rounds of Bhastrika pranayama, called the bellows breathing, because the bellows is to help create the fire. Okay, you're using wind to create a fire, and that fire is going to be down here, your digestive fires. And so the next one is the breath of fire, Kapalbhati pranayama. It's called the skull shining breath, because in the ancient art you saw the halo around the head. This is what it creates. Okay? This one's the opposite of the previous one. So in the previous one, we had a strong inhale, and the exhale kind of happened on its own. Well, this one, we exhale hard first with the belly, and then the inhale naturally comes. So it's like this. Okay? Breath of fire. There's no special holds for this. There's no kumbakas, no holding an inhale or holding an exhale. And there's no locks using the bandhas. Okay? However, we do a larger number. So you can do like 30, 60, 90, or 50, 70, 100, things like that. We'll just go kind of mild and do like 30, 60, 90. Okay? And let's go. Watch my stomach. Strong exhale, natural inhale, natural exhale. Feel the result of practice. Let your body do natural, normal breathing. We'll do 3 rounds. Okay, next round. Let's do 50. Strong exhale at the end. Normal inhale. Breathe normally. Feel the result of practice. Okay, next one. Let's do 90. Exhale hard. Inhale normal. Breathe normally. Feel the result of practice. Next is called Kaki Mudra. It's called the crow's breath. And it's like a crow drinking water. So you're going to pucker your lips and move your head like this. And then hold it. Okay, and then you're going to do that Mahabandha, squeezing the root, throat, and stomach locks at the same time. And you can hold the breath as long as possible without strain in a relaxed way. And then when you exhale, just exhale up out of the mouth. This is using that internal kumbaka. Okay? You're holding that breath and squeezing those 3 locks, the Mahabandhas. Okay? We'll do 3. So, sip in the air like a crow drinking water, because that's how a crow drinks water. It puts its beak, if you want to see from the side, like this. That's how it drinks water, okay? So you're going to suck in that air through the mouth into the lungs and hold it with that lock. Mahabanda with the internal kumbaka. Exhale. That was 20 seconds. I have a clock behind me and I can hear it ticking, so I counted 20 ticks. Let's try to do it for 30 seconds this time. Okay? Kaki Mudra. Inhale. Hold the 3 locks. Internal kumbaka. Exhale. It was approximately 30 seconds. Let's do one for 40 seconds now. Normalize your breath for a second. And go. Hold the 3 locks. Internal kumbaka. Exhale. Now you're done with the pranayamas. Now you just go into your stillness, silence, and spaciousness sitting. You're going to be stillness of the body, silence of the speech, no internal talking, and the spaciousness of mind. So here you'll go into your 20-minute just silent meditation, your Zen meditation, your Vipassana. Maybe just if you need something to think of, just think of the inhale going in the nose, exhale going out the nose. You can just say in, out if you need something mental to think of. But anytime your mind wanders off, just bring it back to the breath. So that will conclude your practice by just doing, you want to do about 15 to 20 minutes of just still, silent, spacious sitting, okay? Just a few details with the first one. You can really, use that spine up and down. One teacher of mine likes to use the hands back and forth, really opening and closing the spine, and he'll nickname it spinal breathing, okay? And if you have heart disease, if you have high blood pressure, if you have stroke history, pregnant or trying to get pregnant, don't do these pranayamas, okay? I should have mentioned that in the first, but I'm going to put it down in the details, okay? Thank you. Namaste. Have a great day.